YouTube. This is super cool, super annoying. Love this.
No, I don't want to become premium. Thank you. I just need to go to the chat thingy. Where do I find this?
Yeah, that means that only like one of these streams is exported in the last like 2 months. Love that for me. Because VODs get no visibility on Twitch.
Oh, wait, where do I even find? There's chat. Add chat. I don't want to add the chat. I just need to turn that off. Do I need to recopy the widget URL or does it just update?
It should just update.
Nan, could you send some messages in the chat so we can test this, please?
Spam the chat. Make the chat look super active.
Yeah. Sends message. Oh, it's still disappearing.
Oh, it might just be, it might not update until the stream, like you're done streaming.
Ah. Okay, well, whatever.
I don't understand why this is not working. I'm actually like really mad about it.
Oh well. That's fine. Well, we'll eventually know what the fuck we're doing with streaming. We'll eventually figure it out. I don't like that OBS. Well, there might be a way for it to show you, but I don't currently have it set up in a way where it tells me how many people are watching. Which is great. Which is great.
I'm gonna reset my VOD link, see if that helps.
Why does it say that it's offline? It's not offline. We're live right now. Oh, there we go. Jeez. There's one person. It is Nin. Okay, well. Yeah, it is a learning curve. We'll get there eventually. I'm still getting over my weird hangups with streaming.
You can do it. I believe in you.
I still can't get over that person on Instagram. I was so honest with them, so vulnerable. And they go and try to sales pitch me. I'm like, thanks.
Thanks, but I told you no.
I get it. I understand. That's hard out there. We all want to make money.
Okay. Got a new key. Paste the new key. Save the output. Hit OK. Potentially art streaming with at Border Breakers.
Nin, you should DM Court some of the cute little funny Valentine's doodles that you did. She hasn't seen those.
Yeah, wait, why are you not sending me art?
Well, they were part of a brainstorming session for Downtime Adventuring stuff, so they weren't sent to anybody other than staff.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. But
I
a lot
can't
of them
believe that.
can't or won't be turned into merch anytime soon, so it's not like there's a problem. He got modded. And getting modded everywhere you go. But yeah, you should send those to Court.
Let me see, let me see.
If the guys ever get to a point where they want to turn those into merch, there's a lot of conversations they need to have with other people about that first.
Or the other people's OCs?
Yeah.
Well, that's not good.
Well, Nin was just doing them for fun.
Well, if they're just for fun, then yeah.
Yeah, it's fine if they're just for fun.
Oh, why did I type that? I don't know what I'm gonna draw.
It's gonna be funny on I think I might have scheduled it a week in advance. I can't remember. But on Patreon, Nin all the all the sardines art. I made it so that it post for Valentine's Day. I think it might be a week in advance for members. I can't remember how I set it up, but I was like, "Oh, this is perfect. Look at all the gay."
Oh. I have so much fluff that you can post.
Yeah. Give me all the stuff to post. I will schedule all of it. Except I can't do any scheduling right now because we're all out of posts.
Valentine's Day fluff everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I feel like garbage. This is great. I'm having a wonderful time. Somebody loves me, but not me. Shut up.
The art already, Nin, so none of it's gonna be a surprise to you because you've already seen it. I think Jem, who's our only other patron, has also seen it all. Maybe? I think. Maybe. I'm pretty sure it's all stuff that I have posted in Charon before, or at least sent it through DMs.
Okay, I'm gonna scribble for a bit before I draw.
I need to animate the little sprite of Cadus that you made, and I need to put it next to Tharius on the stream. They can dance together. I love the little pixel dudes. They're so cute. Basically done inking this. I just need to ink the scarf. It's a lot further than I realized I was.
Working on the tire picture.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it done and then see if I want to ink anything else on this page or sketch anything else on this page, or if I'm gonna switch back over to comic pages. Haven't decided yet. I think I'd like to try doing some like isographic, at least sketches of some of the like important rooms of the castle.
Sure.
Because those don't require me to think about perspective. It's just all on a fake grid. I can decide what details we need to be.
Isographic? What does
Huh?
What does isographic mean?
So isographic, it is a drawing technique in which you have like an X, Y, and a Z axis. But instead of like, you know, how perspective is things that are farther away from the camera get smaller, it doesn't do that. So like,
Oh, okay. I was like, is that
Hades
like
is
where you have a game?
Hades is isographic, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I
Yeah.
thought that was a different word, and so when you said that, I was like, that's not a real word. It's a real word.
Yeah, it is a real word. Yeah. So there's isographic games. I think Zoo Tycoon, like the original one, was isographic.
Yeah.
Roller Coaster
That
Tycoon definitely was. Yeah. But yeah, so they're really useful.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about perspective.
for-
You just draw it.
Yeah. And lots of like architectural design, like lots of that is often done in isographic. I've done like a little bit of like I did like maybe 2 projects in my design degree on making like technical isographic drawings of like objects. I just never thought to do it for fun, but I think it was on Blue Sky, I saw someone do like a room like in like a fantasy game or something like that, and they did an isographic, and I was like, oh, that's actually a really helpful reference, actually.
I think I'm gonna just do some live drawing. I think that's
Okay.
the only thing that's gonna get me working on stuff.
Are you
Which
gonna
is
do
fine.
like some of those time challenges?
Yeah. So is line of action the website?
That's one of them.
Yeah, okay.
There's a couple now. Well, there's always been like a few, but I think Light of Action is still like the best one.
All models is fine. Nobody's gonna see me doing this. I'm gonna move it over here.
Mist and Kitty are here.
Hi guys.
They're in my chat. I don't know if they're in your chat. Mist says you're not actually streaming? Oh.
I'm not actually streaming yet.
Oh,
Because I was like, let me warm up, but my brain's like not working.
Hmm.
But I will start streaming now.
Mist says they actually exist.
What exists?
They exist.
Oh, she exists. Got it.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna start my stream. Which sure is capturing things. There we go. I don't want a recording. Alright, I'm just gonna do some drawing. Doop. It's been a while since I've done this. Oh, that guy's got a butt.
What?
What?
In your file?
In the first thing that they gave me to draw.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's got a butt. Yeah, well, people do tend to have butts.
Yep. Can't see much of that. This is mostly just hair.
With Twitch's new TOS, would you even be able to, like, live stream timed drawings using that reference site? Probably not, hey?
Well, not if you're using the nude models, but I'm not
Yeah.
showing anybody the models. I'm just drawing.
Yeah, no, I was just thinking about that. I'm like, oh yeah, you probably can't even, like, stream that.
The buttons were covering up the feet. I couldn't see the feet. This is like very, very good at what this should be looking like. This just shows how out of practice I am.
That's okay. I've been drawing all day, and then we, like, went to go have food, and now coming back, and I'm like, ooh, I need to warm up all over again.
Okay, and then this guy's arm is like this. Elbow.
Oh, missing both streams. All the streams. Every stream.
Yay. Oh, okay, it switched. We'll get some adjustments going here.
Nin also vibing in all the streams.
That's cool with me. You guys want to vibe in the streams and watch me do some very out of practice gesture drawing. This is fine with me. Been a long time since I've done gesture drawing.
That definitely is a booty.
This definitely was an attempt.
That's okay. This thing I'm inking right now, the old sketch, was too long, so I needed to shrink it. Kyra was suffering from long torso syndrome.
Not the long torso boy.
Yeah, he was so pasta-y.
Pasta-y.
Or string bean.
box.
Oh yeah, the automod doesn't like anything. It's a very picky automod. Yeah, it does hate you, Nin. Specifically you.
What? I forgot my mic was like not anywhere near my face.
Oh, that makes it a little trickier.
Yeah, I'm sure it was very easy to hear everything that I was saying.
This file is too big, it's so slow, and it makes my computer fans go brr.
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 Okay, so that arm is... yeah. Whole half of the body is in shadow. There's like this, like that, and it's
Hey,
in
Court.
shadow. Yes.
How tan do you imagine Carter is?
It changed. I looked over and I was like, ah!
Well, we'll try this. This might be too dark, but...
It's got a neck, and then his shoulder.
we'll try that.
Oh, his arm is making a weird shape, that's for sure. Draw what you see, not what you know. And
Carter's
lesson
got
from
brown hair,
middle
right?
school. It's like brownish, blondish.
Brownish blondish. Okay.
This arm is so interesting. Like it is a shape. And this man's torso is also a shape. Then he's got a butt.
And he's got a butt.
Those head's a little too far away, but that's okay. That's an old man butt. The thing I really like about this like figure drawing site is that like you're always gonna find something that's visually interesting to like look at, and it might not be like a practical pose that you're gonna use, but it's so easy to learn things from things that aren't normal.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I can see his muscle structures. Like his ear is here. His forehead is there. His knee. Shift it. Smaller shapes. Ooze. The way his back folded is very interesting.
Keep flipping my canvas and then it throws me off when I try to navigate.
Why do you keep doing that?
Cause
Switching your canvas, who would ever? Oh my god, this guy's like completely covered up by cloth, so I have to like figure out where his body is underneath it. And it's not like, oh, it's just a little bit of cloth. It's like, oh no, this is like a full-on like drapery kind of thing going on.
mm.
So it's like, where's his everything? I can see toes, and I can see. Oh yeah, see, I've screwed it up. Shape is like that. Yeah, I can see toes and elbow, and like that's pretty much it.
Toes. For some people, that's all you need to see.
Dez is in the chat. What?
Not yet.
I miss Dez.
I do miss Des too, yeah.
Just need to fix this because that's flipped up like that, and then there's like a thing there. Okay, well, that was an attempt. Oh my god. I'm catching up on chat because I wasn't paying attention to it because I was caught up in drawing. And the mention of the Georgia Peach just makes me think about that tower that we passed that just had like the little micro the little peach tower with just like the micro peen, which was just so funny.
Talking about.
You were in the car when we did that, I think. Was that? Oh, that was me on my way to meet June for the concert, for the Crane Wives concert. Okay, yeah, I took a picture of it, or I like posted a link to it, because it was genuinely like really funny. Also, that's not how arms work. That girl's arm was too short, and then her other arm, it's like back here, and we got fingers, and she's got half sleeves. There's like a little bit of this, and then she's got like a face. Yeah, I'll find it and show it to you, Lynn, because it was pretty fucking funny. Hair. And then she's got a foot back here. You said Twitch doesn't like Lynn's stream? That must mean that Lynn's having issues because she was kind of crunchy in Discord earlier.
I mean, I don't think I've had any issues. Like,
She said Twitch no like your stream.
yeah, but I don't know what that means.
Oh, this is intense. Yeah, action pose. 2 minutes. Already can't even draw the head. Okay. Arm. And thumb. Finger. Fingers wrapped around. Hello.
Hello. I've invaded.
You have invaded. How's it going?
Pretty good. How about for you?
Well, you know, I slept like 16 hours and still feel like garbage.
I'm sorry, dude. You've inspired me to doodle.
Good. Well, this pose is fun. There's no hand. There's no other hand. The hand just disappears into nothingness.
I doodled Nin a little alligator and sent it to her.
An alligator for Nin.
One might even say a ninigator.
Oh yeah, this foot should be facing more forward.
A ninstigator.
Oh no.
Ninstigator's good.
Instagram. Oh boy. Okay, this dude's like fists.
It's going to be really hard to encourage Nin to use social media when all the social media platforms are combusting.
Terrible.
Yeah. I mean, I I don't think Blue Sky is as much of a haven as everyone is pretending it is, but it's still a market improvement over all the other options. I still get inundated with a lot of political shit, even though I've said like multiple times I'm not interested in political shit, but
Do
I
you
just
get
don't think.
inundated?
Yeah, I get inundated. It's just there's no way to avoid it at this point.
Yeah.
Because even the most like chill, wholesome like art people that I've followed still every now and then bring up political stuff, and I'm like, I get it.
Yeah, well, it affects their daily lives.
Yeah.
He's carrying a wacky staff. And his torso is now far too short, or far too long, but I don't care.
You know what really pissed me off? The other day I doodled in my like regular notebook a cute little Feywish sprite from the game that I've been playing. And then I was like, "Oh, that's really cute. I'll redraw it on my tablet." Yeah, no, it didn't look half as cute. It was just a mess, and I was like, "Cool."
That's the way it be.
Yeah.
That's exactly what art be like.
Fickle.
It's always the worst when you like have a sketch and it looks really good, and then you go and you take it to the next logical steps, and then it doesn't look as good. Like it's a bit of figuring out how can you actually make that happen. How can you make it still feel the same, or at least feel close?
I don't
That's
know
why
what
I
I'm
hate
doing.
AJ.
I'm just making my shit.
Yeah.
That's how I feel 99% of the time. The other day I just was like, I'm gonna doodle dogs in like as many styles as I can think of, just like stupid looking. So I did a whole page of doggy doodles.
Doggy doodles are good. If I ever need to like get better at like one specific thing, I go to like the figure drawing sites and I just draw the thing that I like and focused on learning how to draw better.
I would just be drawing everything.
Nah, like if I'm like, I need to get better at this part of the leg, then I would just be drawing that leg. And I wouldn't draw any other like portion of the body. It would just be the leg.
Leg.
Because like that was always more interesting to me than attempting to like draw everything. And it's like, oh, I don't want to draw everything.
I'm doing a leg study of leg.
I like drawing legs, but like knees give me trouble at sometimes.
Sometimes knees just be like that.
Like, why this knee be this way?
Court of Knees would know about that. She could speak to the knees for you, Lynn. Like the Lorax who speaks for the trees.
Court speaks for the knees.
I am the Courtlax. I speak for the knees. This guy has a very interesting muscular structure.
Oh, Court got to learn what cypress knees were while we were in Japan.
Oh?
Yeah. We went to
They're tree knees.
yeah, they're tree knees. Yeah. We went to a botanical garden that had cypress trees, and they all had knees, and I got really excited, and then I got to explain what cypress knees are to Courtney. And then we took a picture of her with the cypress knees.
Were the trees' knees the bees' knees?
Oh, they were some pretty good looking knees, I tell ya. I appreciate tree knees.
I appreciate trees. Did I tell you that Odd is trying to grow a sweet gum bonsai tree now
Oh.
Outside, inside?
inside?
Why?
So you know, I got him that bonsai tree a while back. That wasn't actually a bonsai. It's a shrub. It's not a tree at all. It's a shrub.
Oh.
So it's closer in it's closer to like a ficus or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So he was like, well, how hard can bonsai really be? And I was like, difficult. And he goes,
That's an art
yeah.
form.
He was like, yeah, but I want to try. So he was Googling good starter bonsai trees. And one of the ones that he found was a sweet gum tree. Well, we have a lot of sweet gum trees in our yard. So he was working that day and he was like, hey, will you go outside and pick up as many sweet gum balls as you can find? And I was like, sure. So I went and I gathered as many sweet gum balls as I could find for about 10 minutes. I filled up a bucket and I was like, this is enough. And then I brought them inside, and the way that you harvest the seeds from the balls is you just beat the shit out of them on a table. And so
I'm sure your
like,
dogs love that.
oh yeah. For like, well, they're little and like the dogs love chewing them up, so every time I would finish with one, they'd be like, is for me. But so we spent like 20 minutes with these fucking tiny spiky tree balls, just hitting them full force on the table. And we got about 30 of the teeny weeny seeds. And he buried them, and we're going to see if any of them sprout.
This is the same guy who wanted to start a candle business.
Yeah.
There's still time.
I am just here to facilitate and help how I can. If he wants to do some silly shit, I'm here for it. I'm all about that silly shit.
But okay, that's quite a lot of figure drawing.
Quite a lot of
Not
butt.
too bad. Lots of butts.
Delicious. I don't know what I want to draw. The problem I have whenever I'm like, I'm gonna draw something, I don't fucking know what to draw.
Figure drawing. That's what I'm doing.
I should make something for Emma. I like drawing little emotes for Emma's streams.
Emote's good.
Yeah, I drew the Humpty Dumpty for her stream, and I love it so much. It's so stupid. I don't think it'll let me send it here.
Oh, this leg is not long enough. I see. Which explains why the hand looks like shit.
Did you like the Animorphs books when you were a kid?
Never read them.
Oh. I'll take that as a no then. Lynn, did you?
I remember seeing them, but I don't think I ever read them.
They were... JonTron just put out a video about the Animorphs TV show that they made based off of the book series, and he referred to the books as zoo books, but with slightly more plot, and I lost my absolute shit.
Two books, but with plot. That's
But
actually
just a
pretty funny.
little more.
Man, I used to be like the biggest book fair kid. I loved book fairs.
One of the most in trouble I've ever gotten in my life was my parents used to have a one of those jugs for a water thingy that they would put their change in when I was a kid. And it was
Mhm.
supposed to be the quote Disney fund. I knew, even at the ripe age of 9 years old, that we were never going to go to fucking Disney. And that
And
fund,
they still never did.
nope. And that fund was never going to actually be used for Disney. So I also absolutely adored book fairs. I was always in the library. I always wanted the books. I was like, let's fucking go. So one day, I was like, fuck it. They're not going to use this money for me and my siblings. They're going to use it for something boring, like bills or some shit. Or some dumb shit my dad would waste money on. So I...
Disney would. All the time.
Oh yeah. So I took the quote unquote Disney fund and I counted out $25 in quarters. And I was like, alright, and I took that to the book fair. And damn, dude, I felt like the coolest kid in school. 'Cause I was just
You're like, I'm
"That
committing
one?"
crimes. I'm so cool.
No, the crimes notwithstanding, the cool part was I got to buy shit because up to
Oh,
that point I had never bought anything at a book fair. I'd only
right.
ever been able to look. So I was just like, I'm gonna buy this and I'm gonna buy that. I spent every cent. And I was so happy. And I still have one of those books because it was a journal. Because I was really into the series of unfortunate events.
Right.
And Lemony Snicket had a journal that had come out called let me just grab it. What is it called? I have it on hand here.
Oh, this is terrible. This was very
Here it is.
badly done.
It
Good
was
job,
called
Robert.
The Blank Book. And I bought it and I wrote tons in this. I used it as a journal. But I didn't use it for a journal like a normal kid. Like it wasn't a diary. It was a journal of my of my imaginary like universe that I was writing with my friends. And yeah, it was very cringe.
Analog roleplay.
It wasn't even okay, so
You want to talk about analog roleplay?
it wasn't even roleplay. It was more a shared delusion because I had a tiny cult going on in middle school.
Oh,
Oh, you guys were, that's right, you guys were like really into like Charmed or something.
Yep.
I could
had
picture you as a cult leader. That makes sense to me.
I had convinced like 3 or 4 other children that magic was real and that they were witches, and it was a whole thing. And that was what I wrote about in my little journal. And so I found it when we moved and I was like, "Oh my god, I forgot about this. Oh no."
That's funny.
It's so cringe. I think back on it now and I'm just like, what the fuck was wrong with me? What the fuck was wrong with the people who were like, "Oh yeah, that makes complete sense." And this was
They're
also
children.
this was also the time when Twilight had just come out and we had just read those books.
Yeah.
So, very impressionable, very weird kids, middle school. Absolute dorks.
That carried on to high school. We were still dorks.
Oh yeah, I would say I'm still a dork. I don't think I'll
Well,
ever
if
grow
the
out of.
shoe fits.
I don't think I'll ever really grow out of being a dork.
Well, I know I haven't because I had a fucking 14-hour dream about being bullied by popular kids. That never bullied me, by the way.
Which popular kids?
Kids from our high school. I'm not gonna say their names because I'm streaming, but
Were the details in the
I didn't put all the
post?
details in the post that I made. No. Okay, I think this is enough like life drawing things.
You'll have to tell me about this dream. I used to have dreams about specifically Miss Cox's class.
Yeah, I didn't have any dreams about her class.
I used to have a recurring dream about Miss Cox's class. Isn't that so
Please don't say our
stupid?
teachers' names on stream.
Sorry. But yeah, I used to have recurring dreams about our English. Or actually just random like high school moments would pervade my dreams.
They would be happening sometimes. I need to find the dumbass elders so I can color them.
The dumb.
There they
Rainbow.
are.
Rainbow Brigade.
Yeah, the Rainbow Brigade. That's what we called them.
Yes. Yeah, if you color them, I can add them to my list of.
They're on a very yellow piece of paper.
Yeah. So they need to be drawn not on yellow piece of paper. Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah, it's very yellow.
I
Well,
was
if
gonna
you
try and
just-
find the Roshka that you drew for me, Lynn.
Oh,
Ages and ages.
yeah, I don't know where that
ago.
is.
It's on a notebook somewhere.
I can ink those later, so if you want to just figure out what colors they are, that'd be helpful.
Yeah.
Or you can ink them, whatever you want to do.
Honestly, they're not. None of this is bad. I can ink
No.
these. This is one of the one of the few things that holds up. This is the old people of the castle. Yeah, I'll throw some terrible inks down on them. That's fine.
I still need to pull like all my old shit off of DeviantArt and decide what's gonna get redrawn.
Oh, DeviantArt.
It's interesting because I wasn't even logged in when I went and looked up my old account. So of course I got to see, like, oh, what are they promoting on the, like uncurated for you front page or whatever.
Was it
yeah.
porn?
No.
This is AI.
Oh.
I'm sure there was AI. I couldn't tell just from a cursory glance. But the thing that stood out to me was there was a bunch of like, it's not even artwork. It's like those inspirational Bible quotes that are just over top of like stock images within some cursive font. There were a lot of that, and I was like, did DeviantArt get infiltrated by Christians while we were gone? I was like, what happened?
The bar is in hell, which is funny because they're trying to talk about heaven and shit.
Yeah, I was so thrown off. I was like, this does not belong on DeviantArt. Like this stuff belongs on Facebook. What is this doing here?
I know what I want to do. I want to do a new profile picture for myself.
DeviantArt still advertises itself as like the biggest #1 art community, which it's not wrong. It's sad that that's true.
Is Lynn crunchy for you too, Mist?
Yeah, a little bit. Crunch, Lynn.
Oh, you're not crunchy for me. I don't know what's going on.
They said that the sound on your stream isn't working.
It's not working.
Yeah, it's intermittently not working.
Doesn't say that there's any problems.
That means nothing.
Twitch is a functional software. Or, not software, website. OBS is a functional software.
Is this man wearing an apron? Yes, he's wearing an apron. I couldn't even tell what he was wearing. Lynn out here inking with like nice lines. Everything is smooth. Me like, yep, it's inked.
Them some lines. You bet, baby.
We should zoom out for this bit. I still really like my old man gardener.
Yeah. He grumpy.
Yep.
He grumpus.
His name is Monet, and he tends to the flowers.
That's adorable.
And he will fight you if you mess with his flowers.
Valid.
He will hit you with his pitchfork or his broom or whatever he has available. Oh, he's got a hat. That's what he's holding.
Yeah, it's upside down.
Oh, you think I remember what I drew in 2014?
I like how I can interpret your squiggles better than you can.
You've gotten good at interpreting my squiggles.
Yeah, well, it's kind of funny when I go and I work on pages and I'm like, you've just drawn like a circle or just like a couple sticks and I'm like, oh yeah, that's a person. Especially with like the backgrounds, it's very funny.
Like that right there,
Like,
that's a people.
interpret.
I can
Just
translate
interpreting.
court squiggles. I'm fluent in court squiggles.
Somebody has to be.
It's definitely useful considering the role I play in the comic making process. It'd be very hard to do my job if I could not figure it out. I think it helps that like half the time my own sketching is like incomprehensible nonsense, so I'm just used to figuring it out.
Yeah.
And look, this man looks like a Boondocks character, which is probably what I was going for.
Oh, you know what?
What?
I'm muttering to myself. I was like, I have some reference pictures that I had been saving for the next time that I drew, and I just forgot. Import from device. There we go. Oh god, that's terrible.
Yeah. All right. That's not too bad, actually.
Yeah, it looks fine. What's the Nin up to?
This pitchfork is certainly a pitchfork. Nan is just existing in a dimension, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know how delayed the, the stream is, so I can't tell.
Hey, Nin, what the fuck is up?
Oop. What are you working on?
She's playing Halo.
Oh, playing Halo. With stars. Oh,
Her bestie.
yeah. The protagonist. The main character.
Yeah, breaks are good.
But also excitement about colors.
And art always good. Oh, I forgot what a Wolverine haircut this motherfucker has.
His very hairy.
That's okay. Not
Is
enough
his-
characters with facial hair.
Is his dragon form hairy?
Probably.
Okay. I can't remember if you ever drew the Elder's dragon's forms or not. I feel like
Oh
you did.
no, I did not.
Oh, okay. I could do that.
Yeah, you can do that. I've got a drawing
You
of
can
a
do that.
potential
Yeah,
ver-
you do it.
Yeah, no, well, you can draw dragons better than I can, so. I've got one version of Cormac's dragon form, because that one artist that does dragons and stuff that's always at like Dragon Con,
Mhm.
very fucking you the one who draws in a style that is reminiscent of Jessica Pfeffer.
Mm.
That lady, I had her
Yeah.
do a dragon of him. It's in a book somewhere.
Yes, Jessica Pfeffer. The lady. The legend. The jerk to a bunch of children.
I need
Oh,
context.
You don't know that story? Okay.
No.
So back in DeviantArt days, I was a volunteer staff member of one of the largest dragon artist groups. And we had a policy about, like how many pieces a single artist could submit to the group's gallery for like showcase. And it applied to everyone equally, right? And we mostly to prevent that gallery from being flooded with all of, like one person's artwork and to help showcase like smaller creators, right?
Right.
Well, this pissed off Jessica Pfeffer, who, like was very much on DeviantArt. DeviantArt was like one of her main platforms, and as Neon Dragon or whatever. And this is the published fantasy, how to draw dragons, how to draw fantasy characters, like books being sold and purchasable, like in bookstores, because bookstores were still a thing as well. And yeah, so she got really miffed with us, and apparently was like saying lots of like shitty things to the other people who were running this community because we told her that we had a limit on the limit in particular was like if you had already shared a specific piece of artwork to like 5 other groups across DeviantArt, you couldn't put it in our gallery. That's what the limit was. So of course she's been putting her art in every single dragon related gallery that she could get her hands on. And so when we found that out, we were like, okay, well, we're not going to feature these works that you already have in 5 other galleries in our gallery, because it's like you're already getting promoted by these other galleries. And yeah, so she was pissed off about that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Some people, man.
Now, to be fair, like she had to deal with a bunch of BS on that site too, because there was this one person who decided to pick a fight with her, because she had drawn a dragon tiger hybrid, and so this person, in their infinite wisdom, was like, oh, I'm gonna accuse her of art theft. Because they're like a dragon tiger hybrid, like that's my idea. She stole my idea, blah 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 blah. And we were all looking at them like, what the fuck are you on about? It's like you were not the first person to think about this, and it's like, don't go after someone who's that much bigger than you. What are you doing?
No one
So
has
foolish.
ever thought of this before me.
Oh, it's pretty funny because of course, like DeviantArt is full of, like the people who are original OC don't steal, like
Right.
so it was always really funny when you'd get those people get all up in arms about that kind of stuff. But of course, like DeviantArt also fostered that whole like adoptables community or trend, which apparently is still going on today. I did not know that.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
My
I did
favorite
not know adoptables are
artist-
still a thing.
Yeah. There's a guy that I still follow to this day. I check on his stuff occasionally. It's Timothy Henry on DeviantArt. He's the only person I still look at on DeviantArt because he does adoptable outfits and they're just fucking gorgeous.
I've never understood like I've never understood the adoptables market. I don't know, like in my brain, I kind of like in modern context, I kind of equate it to like the early version of NFTs.
Well, I really like his designs for outfits.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let me just share it in
There's
the...
some in the reference channel in the werewolf server.
Yeah, but I just went to his channel, or his page. Like, these suits are hot as fuck, and I love them. And like, a lot of his outfits are just really cool.
Oh yeah, I've seen this guy's stuff before.
Yeah,
I've
probably
referenced
seen it
this
from
guy's
me,
stuff
Sher.
before.
Yeah, because it's fucking good.
Yeah, no,
His outfits are phenomenal.
Court, you might remember the artwork that I did of the Eladrin courtesan from Emberwind. Her dress was based off of a design that this guy did.
Nice.
I do remember.
Yeah.
Because we saved her from a guy.
His art is one of my favorite things. Like,
Yeah, I guess I don't understand. Like I guess adoptables might like either these types of people don't take commissions and this is their way of like doing things without actually doing commissions. Like I don't know. The whole
Well, the funny
adoptables
thing is-
format is
Crunchy.
Yeah, you're
weird.
getting super crunch.
Okay.
All I know is I really like that he will, if you buy one of his adoptables, you can be like, hey, will you draw this character in that outfit? And he will. And it's pretty cool. Like,
Yeah,
think you
see,
pay
I
extra
could
for
see doing that. I don't know. I don't get where the value is otherwise.
Yeah, I just really love the outfits. I've never wanted to buy any of them because he auctions them and people on DeviantArt are voracious and I don't want to get it. I don't want to get any of that mess.
Yeah.
But like his art is just so pretty. I love it so much.
Well, Court showed me something that someone, an artist friend, was doing where they would like they did it as a promotion, where they had a bunch of faces that they had drawn, and then they would let you like pick from those bases for a commission or whatever, but they'd still draw your character. It's just like you got to pick from a gallery of poses. essentially. And I was like, that's
Each
an interesting
poses a
idea.
different cost based on how complex they were.
Yeah. So I
That's
thought
what
that
both
was an
classes did.
interesting way to do it. It does kind of give the person buying something like a better idea of what they're gonna get.
And you
Oh,
don't have
yeah.
to do as much drawing because you've already done the drawing.
Yeah, you've already basically done the sketch, yeah.
Keston was gonna be green, but he doesn't have to be green because Garen's green.
Where's he from again?
He's from the island formerly known as Lactaline.
He
From
could be
Fantasy
like teal or blue,
Oh yeah, Till would work.
or he
Teal
could
boy!
some like tropical fish color.
He's not a sea dragon. He's like a lung dragon.
Yeah, I think teal then.
Teal works for me. Because Ellery is gold,
Yes, I believe so.
and her dress is red. I just know what color her dress is. Like she's got a red and gold color scheme. And Cormac has a blue and white color scheme.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I forgot to finish Boday's apron. It was just hanging out by the
Goodness.
wayside. I'm very good at what I do. It's been a long time since I've inked. Mostly because I don't love it.
Yeah. That's valid. I think that's valid.
It's valid.
Well, luckily for you, I do like inking.
Yeah, lucky for me.
I do
It's
need to
like,
take
hell yeah,
breaks
I'll
from
ink.
it sometimes because it's focus.
This man has a very flat nose, which was intentional. But also, flat nose.
Oh, I should send you that that video I was telling you about earlier, Stars video. I think you'd get a kick out of it.
Which one?
The one where she's talking about how her comic has changed over the 9 years.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I'm like, this is all too relatable.
the chopping block.
Yeah.
You trying to cut more characters. Me, stop it! The cast is nothing now. You can't cut everybody. They're there.
Yes, I can!
No, you can't. We cut 2 characters, and you're like, what if it was more? And I'm like, stop! They serve a purpose. It's okay. Oh, my man has like little stringy hairs. Okay. That makes sense. He has a bit of a string bean.
Look, the more characters we have, the more characters we have to draw.
That's
She's
okay.
right, you know.
Having more characters is not a problem. As long as we give them purpose and we don't take away from the main characters and overbloat things like some series.
Why do I like nothing that I'm drawing today?
Because you're probably out of practice.
Well, that goes without saying, but out of practice, that means you have to be in practice at any point.
Yeah, well, you were drawing for a little bit, and so you
I was
fallen out of
trying-
practice.
I was trying to do at least a doodle every day, and that didn't last long.
Hard to
That thing
keep
I
that
was
up.
I've tried to do for like millions of years and never accomplished. I didn't even keep up with that in college. When I was drawing basically every day. 'Cause you just sometimes get sick of it, man.
Yeah. Felt. Let me take this image and see if I can make something I like from it.
I don't like
Oh
inking
my
because it
God.
hurts my wrist.
Oh, yeah, no, that doesn't help, does it?
Ow!
Don't push so hard.
I'm not pushing hard. That's the problem. I'm just it's the way I've got to hold the pen to make the lines.
Nin said Lynn ominously hovering over the cast with scissors.
Yeah. I'll do it.
Can she stop?
I'll do it again.
We've already cut so many.
I know. We're good for now. I'll let you know when I think of someone else to
For
cut though, as
now.
I continue to read all the the old role plays. Look, we talked about bringing some cut characters back. You know, we've had that discussion, so I'm not completely psychotic.
Completely.
Yeah, only somewhat psychotic.
I don't even remember who we thought about bringing back.
Then no one.
You wanted to bring back the grayskin shapeshifter.
Oh yeah, I wanted to bring back Geo
Yeah.
because he's adorable.
Do you remember what gen he was in?
Pretty sure it was Gen 1.
Was it gen 1?
Because the only Grayskins we had were in Gen 1.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
He could be Zach's apprentice. He was Zach's partner. But he could be apprentice.
Yeah, I wonder if it might make more sense to have him show up in Gen 2 instead.
Mm-hmm.
And also have Daru bully him a lot.
She would totally bully him.
Yeah.
Here, babysit the kid. No! Like, too bad.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa. That's too damn
Damn
bad.
bad.
I referenced that in one of Flair's streams the other day, and one other person got it, and everyone else was like, "What are you talking about?"
Lame.
I don't think
I've
I know
never
what
even
that's
seen
from.
what it's from.
It's from Holes.
Oh.
Yep, I haven't seen Holes.
You haven't seen Holes?
Yes, there's a lot of movies I haven't seen. Oh my god, speaking of movies that we haven't seen, I made Devonio and Kitty watch Knowing yesterday. And I don't know if you've ever seen that movie, but it's not good.
No, I haven't.
But it has left an impact on my psyche. Because the twist is just so hilarious.
Isn't that a Shyamalan? But
No, it's not.
Shamalam.
No, it's the Nick Cage movie where he's like, there's these numbers mean things.
Numbers. Right.
Yeah. So if you haven't seen that, I would absolutely like to make you watch it. Because it's not so bad that I would never watch it again, because clearly I watched it again willingly.
Mhm.
and there's enough going on that it's like, okay, this is generally interesting in the beginning.
Yeah.
And then just the last part of it kind of goes off the rails in a way that's just really fun for me to watch other people be like, what's happening? Also, you should check iconic quotes because I forwarded what Devadio said because there's a scene where the main character gets like flashbanged
Mm-hmm.
by opening. Wait, pause. Did you watch Subservient with us?
No.
Girl. You want to talk about bad movie? Subservient was so bad, and it wasn't even fun bad.
Oh no.
It fell into the, as June put it, camp of Megan Fox hot, and ergo we have to do hot girl things with Megan Fox, even though it serves nothing. So there, I can't even. There's no way I'm going to be able to set this up in a way that makes sense. So never mind. That's just a contextless quote until you've seen both movies. Yeah, it was really something.
Was it a movie of all time?
It was a movie of all time. Inking!
Ink.
It's not even like that bad sometimes, but I don't do it nearly as nicely as Lynn does it. But I also do it way faster because I don't do it very nice.
God damn it.
You can have quality or you can have quantity.
I've done a lot of drawing today. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, in my universe, you can't have both. My lines are wobbly. Also, yes, you do so much damn drawing, and I'm proud of you. I don't.
One of us has to make content.
I'm trying.
I know.
I'm sorry that the depression has hit me.
You'd be doing that.
Okay, I think I'm gonna take a break from inking. Let's throw some colors on these suckers. Yeah, I didn't ink any of these people. Okay, Cormac's got like a purplish blue hair. More blue, kind of indigo. Oh no, I'm not gonna be able to just hit fill.
This is why I spend more time on the inking, so that the coloring's easier.
It would have been garbage regardless. Because, Photoshop.
Well, you can, if you crank your close. Oh yeah, you're not working in Clip Studio. Never mind. I don't know how to.
Yeah,
I don't know how to
girl.
do it in. I don't know how to do it in Photoshop. I'm sure there's a way to do it in Photoshop.
I just turn the tolerance down, see what happens. That helps. This is not good enough. There we go. Give him dark hair. It doesn't have to be perfect. I roughly colored in these suckers like they're not even fully colored. Give him a lavender colored skin. Oh yeah, look at that.
Oh jeez, he's so purple.
Yeah, he's purple.
Herbal.
It's okay. He can be purple. Oh, I don't know what to do with him. Let's do some kind of blue.
I'm blue.
Girl, are you good?
I'm fine.
She's just evolving into nonsense.
Yeah.
You sound like Jeff. The shark.
Oh, the shark.
Jeff the land shark.
Why do people have an issue with the land shark? I don't understand.
I don't know. That's his ultimate in Marvel Rivals is that he can eat people.
Yeah.
So lots of people just yeet the team off the stage after they eat them, which is very funny. I don't have a problem with the land shark. I think he's cute. We're gonna do a light colored cape or a dark colored cape. Do-do-do-do-do. Well, that's a nice brown. I like that brown. We're gonna keep that brown. I need to reuse it somewhere. Give him this. Yeah. Miss, did you ever play Hades?
No, I bought it, but I never played it.
I can't believe you never played it. You should. Do it. If you liked Cult of the Lamb, there are elements of Hades you're really gonna like.
Okay.
Also, fuck the dagger and fuck the hammer. Give me an axe anytime. I didn't even like the axe, but then I got nothing but axe for the first 6 hours of my game, and I just became so accustomed to the axe that I fell in love with it.
That's funny.
And its heavy attack is really good. You just yeet it. It's so good. I'm like, I am Rodan! And then I added him to my...
Nice.
I got the bowl, and I was like, oh, you're Rodan. Also, my second time fighting Calamar. Yeah, my second time fighting Calamar, I no-hit him.
Nice.
June was so mad. She was like, it took me so many tries. Not just to beat him, but to no-hit him. And you did it on your second try. And I was like, yeah, to be fair, the build that I had for this was kind of busted. Because, of course, my favorite... oh, whoops. My favorite tarot card to get is the one that when you roll into people, you damage them.
Yeah.
It's so good. And I know that there's an achievement for like get all tarot cards, but I'm like, why would I do that when the selection of tarot cards I have right now, it's very small and I can get everything I would ever want.
Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a
So
new
I just
doc
need
and
to
I'm gonna
no-hit.
move all the to kind of separate the characters out by generation. I think is what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, if your doc's too big, then do that.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be the
That's your play.
play here.
I'm doodling. I finally figured out something I wanted to doodle. I'm doodling one of my favorite outfits from Infinity Nikki.
The game that you've basically 100%ed.
Yeah.
How big is this doc? Okay, it's 20 inches by 20 inches.
I think it was Sabadio yesterday being like, well, hasn't Miss been playing this other game? And I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure she beat it.
technically speaking, the game is, I haven't beaten it because it has only been out for a month, and I'm caught up to what is out so far. But yeah.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, she spent like a month playing it nonstop and just ran out of things to do.
Yeah. So I'm to the point now where I'm just held back by the things that they're like time limited. Like there's a currency that you can pay real money to fill up, but if you want to do it the free way, you have to wait like 24 hours for the whole meter to fill up, and it takes a shit ton of it to do anything useful. So basically, I log in once a day, use that, do a couple of random things, and then log out until I can get more of that currency. Fulfilling gameplay, I assure you.
Yeah, you should never play a gacha game.
It is a gacha game.
But you should never play another gacha game. Because, like, at least Genshin and Star Rail have, like, so much fucking content. Even just in the first, like, expansion.
Yeah.
It's kind of nutty. And I'm like, Genshin was a lot of fun. Until I got bored with it. And Lynn got so far in Genshin in, like, a week.
Well, that's my thing, like, Emma was making fun of me because I was like, oh yeah, I've done this and this and this. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm level 50, and I've maxed this, this, and this, and she's like,
Girl, are you good? And you're like, no, I'm jobless and bored.
She was like, have you been eating? And I was like, yeah?
I promise I've eaten. Oh no. Those lines are broken, so it selected so much. Ugh. That line is also broken. Well, at least Photoshop selection tool isn't trash. It could be worse. Like, you get a select subject tool now, which is nice.
That's not cream.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
yellow.
He is teal and yellow. Teal and orange. Classic Lung Dragon colors. And his eyebrows go off his face.
Classic.
Let's see. So we have a gold dragon, a red dragon, a teal dragon, a lavender dragon, a green dragon, and a blue dragon. 2 blue dragons? Yeah, because Getnan is some description of blue.
That is not the color I chose. Love that for me.
Okay, and then Garen's outfit is gold and green. Keston's outfit was gonna be gold and green. I could do gold with green accents instead of green with gold accents, but I don't think that fits. RGB. I mean RGB.
RGB.
Ragub.
Okay, I don't hate this sketch now. It's very sketchy, but you know.
That's good. Well, time to move on to the old man while I figure things out.
I just kind of color blobbed all over it, and I was like, yeah, that looks kind of like what I was going for.
That works. Are you dark enough? I don't think so. I think you need to be darker.
Okay. Odd and Slanesh are playing Baldur's Gate 3. So I was like, y'all have fun. I'm gonna go hang out with Court and Lynn.
I bought the first Divinity because it was like on sale for like $6.
Uh-huh.
And I really like Original Sin 2. So I was like, why not? But I was
Right.
like, I'm not starting this until I finish other games. So this is just here and available for me to play when I'm ready to play it.
Good idea.
No
good
idea if it's any good or not. It was good enough to get a sequel, and that's all that matters.